Hey everybody, coming to you today about consistency and how you're doing this 12 weeks. I've talked to a handful of people that we're in that 5th week right now, and they're like, I'm just not consistent. I can't get this and I can't get that. So not only do we have the excuses, but they tell me that they're not consistent. If you're one of those people, you have to realize that you really are consistent. What I mean by that is that you are consistently not planning your meals out. You are consistently not getting your cardio in. You are consistently not getting 3 days of weights in. You may get 2 in with me, but you're not getting that extra day. And then you're saying, well, I don't know why I'm not getting results. Because you're consistent in your bad habits. You're consistent because you're comfortable. Anytime we have effort and work to put towards something that you actually have to put time into, the body always veers to comfort. It's easier to sit on a couch. So after work, when you're tired and you're sitting on the couch when you could be getting a workout in, you are consistent in the fact that you're skipping a workout. So nobody can tell me that they're not consistent. You're consistent in your lifestyle of being in that perpetual loop of bad habits, not thinking, going for easy, and not planning. If you have goals, guys, I'm trying to tell you, you have to be consistent in the new lifestyle with new habits that get you closer and closer to those goals. The more you practice, the more you repeat day in, day out, day in and day out, you are going to achieve your goals. You then become consistent with good habits that get you there. You just have to keep practicing. It's just like the new form focus that we are doing in class this 12 weeks. It is different from what we know. It is fine-tuning and it is tweaking form to every imaginable place that you can. If you're doing it right, you have to keep practicing it in order to feel it from head to toe. So you're getting full body workouts in. If you aren't feeling it, then you are consistent with letting your mind go and just moving the weights, or you're doing it the old form, and that's fine too. As long as you feel like you're doing something, then fine. But if you're trying to practice the new form focus that we're doing, practice it as much as you can. When you walk, shoulders down and back. Are your hips tucked under? Are you sucking your tummy in? Little things. But back to the nutrition. If you want to be consistent in the new life, you have to do it day in and day out. You have to take steps that get you there, which is you have to plan your food day in, day out. You have to have snacks with you day in, day out. Guess what? The more you do it, the easier it gets. It's just like anything. It's like riding a bike. It's like anything. When you practice it enough, it's easy. You just have to keep doing it. Don't always opt out for easy because 1, you wear it, and 2, you start going backwards. So own up, be consistent in a healthier lifestyle with better choices. Don't opt for excuses or going back into those bad habits. If you're only putting in half the effort, you're only going to get half of the results. It's not the program, guys. It's you and the habits that you are continuing to do day in and day out. If you're willing to change, you will get there. It's not overnight. It didn't take overnight to put it on, the weight that is, or the bad habits, or the unhealthiness of your life. It took time. It will take time to come off. If you want to lose weight and body fat properly, it takes time and practice. So on that note, let's be more consistent on doing the things we need to do to reach our goals, and let's watch them happen together. This is a great journey. It's about learning about yourself. Stop and observe. I have had a couple people, they're actually seeing some of their habits finally. And they're like, I'm noticing I'm doing this now. That's because you're aware. You do well for so long. And it's almost like a little guilt when you make a little veer off the path a little bit and then you turn and look and you're like, I should have went the other way. Yeah. Now, what could you have done to get you there? That's the true question. You have to ask yourself, what's the solution to this? Don't ignore it. It's going to keep happening. You've got to realize what made you veer off and then correct it or find alternatives. And again, you have to be consistent in trying to find solutions and understanding yourself and knowing why you're doing it. So, on that note, have a great day, and I'll see you all soon.